This is 104.5 SNX. It's Holmes, Dr. Megan, and in studio with us tonight, we have Ajdin Sefer. And we're a few minutes late in talking to you. Well, no, actually, we're right on time. Look, 8:30. Holy crap.
Good job.
That's like a first for this show. Holy cow. Ajdin, there may be a bunch of people out there right now that are going, whoa. I know that guy. I know that. That's because he's from Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
Right? You're from You're originally, though, from, hold on, you're going to be impressed with this. Ready? I can't pronounce your name for anything, but I can say Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Damn, there you go.
I can say that.
There you
With
go.
authority, too.
I used to be a news reporter, and Bosnia was in the news a whole lot. I used to say that all the time. You're from Bosnia, but you've lived here in Grand Rapids since you said, what, 99?
Yeah, 99 I moved over here.
Ajdin was one of the main cast members in the Lady Gaga GUY video, and there's two two versions of the video. There's the video that's just like with the song. It's like 4 minutes long. And then there's also a version of the video that's called an art pop film. It's a film from, a film from the album kind of sort of. About 5 minutes into the film version, you're the guy that is seductively all over Lady Gaga in the red boat. Am I right? The
Yes,
the red raft. Am I right?
That is correct.
Let me ask you. Let me start with this. Let me just start with the obvious question that a lot of people that I know are listening want to know: is Lady Gaga obviously superstar? I mean, super mega star. I'm going to go on a limb here. Boy, I might piss a lot of people off. Especially may piss off a lot of older gay fans of Madonna. That's for sure. But I'm going to call Lady Gaga the Madonna of today. Okay? Absolutely. She's broken how many barriers? The same thing Madonna did back in the...
I believe that.
How is Gaga... Is she cool to work with? Is she diva-like? Is she like what is she like?
No, she's an awesome lady, man. She's an awesome woman, and working with her when we're filming, when we're on set, when the cameras are rolling, we're just doing our job, being very professional. And my job was pretty much to seduce her, and I hope that's what I did.
That was your role, not your job.
Yeah, that was.
Because if it was your job, then we have some very interesting questions to ask you.
He was paid.
Oh, no, I know. Right. So very nice to work with.
Very, very nice, man.
I think if you can quickly tell the story real quick of exactly the first time when you met her and she asked your name and all. Tell that story real quick.
Yeah, well, during the day we were she happened to walk by and she had she had a hat on covering her face, and she had some scrubby clothes on just to make so nobody notices her, but people still noticed her, and everybody's like, oh my god, this lady.
Were either one of her boobs hanging out?
No,
she's pretty free with that. She doesn't really care. Yeah, those are her boobs, and she's proud of them.
No, she had on a jeans shirt on.
Okay,
pretty much.
And she sees you.
Yeah, she didn't see me actually. Everybody saw her, and they're tapping each other like, oh my god, it's Lady Gaga. But nobody wants to make a big scene out of it.
Right.
So nobody knew. Later on in the day, I had no idea that I was going to be the lead role, and it got to the point where she specifically picked me out of a lineup of over 30 top models that came from all over the world, and she happened to pick me to be the one in the lead, to be the lead man in the new music video. And then when she did that, I realized that I'm gonna be next to her.
And you're trying not to be fanboy.
I'm trying to keep it calm and keep it cool. And when they're doing my makeup, my hair, and everything, and they're telling me hey, did this sink in yet? And I'm like, because I didn't know that I was the lead man yet. I thought I was just gonna be in a video.
And she comes up and asks you your name, right?
Yeah. And then finally, when they brought me in to get on the to be in a video, they brought me onto the raft and everything. We're sitting down, and she's like, so what's your name? And I was like, my name's Ajdin, And she's like, oh my god, I love it. I was like, what's your name? And she's like, she's like, my name's Lady Gaga. I was like, oh, Stefania. And she's like,
oh,
I was
real
like,
name.
Yeah. And she was actually very impressed. I can tell that I knew her real name and that I wasn't all like, oh my god, it's Lady Gaga. Oh my god, And then she asked me, she's like, I think she noticed my accent, so she was like, hey, where do you come from? Where are you originally from? And I'm like, well, I'm from this little country, in Eastern Europe. Let's see how good your geography is.
Right.
And she's like, okay, let's see it. And I'm like, all right.
You said Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Yes, I did. There you go.
I didn't mean to steal that from you.
No, you're good.
That's just one of the very few things I'm proud of, actually. Hang on one second. We're going to talk more with Ajdin He was in the Lady Gaga GUI video. If you have any questions that you want me to ask Ajdin, he'll be here. He'll be here for a little bit. You can hang out for a little bit, right?
I'll be here for a while.
You can either hit me up on the email if you're afraid, if you think that he bites, at Holmes at 1045snx.com. However, if you want to call, you can do that as well and talk to Ajdin. We're at 770-8104, 877-657-1045. And I just think that it's interesting to find out because this was obviously a major production video.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I've got... I hope you're prepared because you know the show's called The Freak Show. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Did Han, did he warn you that sometimes...
Yeah, he said you might throw some curveballs at me.
You can call them curveballs. Like, hang on, it's 1045. It's Magic right there in Rude. We're in a commercial-free hour, 1045 SNX, Holmes and Dr. Megan, and we've got Ajdin Sefer. He's from Grand Rapids and had one of the lead roles in Lady Gaga's GUI video. And what's up, girl?
Yeah, I got a question about Lady Gaga for that guy. I don't even know who the guy is, but I have a question.
Okay, now, and by the way, don't feel bad about that because most people, I mean, obviously they might know, once they look at the video and go, oh, yeah, that guy that was all. They're not going to know your name right off the bat.
Yep.
Unless
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. What's your question?
All right, well, I know, because you're on the radio, you might have to say or whatever, but I was just wondering, is she cool to chill with? Just, down-to-earth person? Is she straight to chill with, for real, though? But not because you're on the radio and you got to say yeah, but...
By the way, I told him before he came on the air here, the other night we talked on the phone, I'm like, bro, you have to answer truthfully about all this. No, I'm serious. So
I don't want to hear any of that fabricated bullshit. I want to know, is she straight to chill with?
Fabricated bullshit goes out the door.
Yo, no, Lady Gaga, she's awesome, man. Not just for the show right here that I'm talking about, but no, just working with her, it was awesome. She was so professional. She kept calling me beautiful, amazing, and everything. She's just very, very chill and down to earth. And when we weren't filming, we were just having normal conversation, like a friend to a friend.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And by the way, I'm sure Dr. Megan can attest to this too. By the way, he is beautiful and amazing.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. What's your name?
My name's Laurel.
All right, maybe you should look him up. Maybe you should look up his picture online, and so you got something to look at tonight.
Hell yeah, I will.
Hell yeah, make it your background on your iPhone, girl, so you can look at it all the time.
Hell no, not an iPhone, Galaxy.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
It is Masturbation Month.
It is, it is National Masturbation Month, so that'll give you something to,
Thank.
Oh, Lord.
There you go. All right, well, thanks for the call. I didn't mean to, portray you as somebody that, but I'm sure you don't mind if women out there are,
no.
pleasuring themselves looking at you, right?
Let's go.
Hit up the Freak Show now. 770-8104.
Hey, you're on the Freak Show. This is 1045 SNX. It's Holmes, Dr. Megan, and Ajdin Sefer. So you're from Grand Rapids, so you got a lot of friends who are listening to you on the radio right now.
Oh yeah, a lot of them.
All right, so I'm gonna give you 10 seconds here.
All right,
to shout out whoever you want. Ready? Ready? Go.
All right, shout out to my family. Shout out to the Wolf Pack. Shout out to all my close friends, to my brother Big Z, to my brother Big Al, to my mom.
That's for 10 seconds up. Wow, you just barely got mom in there.
Yeah, she was first. I said family.
Oh, okay.
She was first.
But mom,
It's like the award shows.
You got to do mom separate, Right? It's like the award shows, right? I just started putting
I gotta
music
thank
up
God.
louder underneath you to get you. And by the way, is your brother that I know, how do you say his name?
Adil? No, that's my cousin.
Adil.
Yeah, that's my cousin. Yeah.
Is he listening? Do you know?
I'm not really sure.
All right, well, that's fine.
I'm sure he is.
That's fine. So, Adil, if you're listening, shout out to you, bro, because I know you and we go way back. And by the way, that kid still sucks. Don't worry. All right, we know who we're talking about. My God.
And if we talking about my other brother, big shout out to my #1 road dog since day one, my ride or die, Selman Shrivo.
Is he, who manages you, by the way?
Who manages? I got an agency here in Michigan.
Got you.
But out in LA, I don't have a representative yet.
Right.
I'm independent, and
so
that's
you're not doing the whole thing like where your family represents you kind of thing, or you're like a family member or anything like that.
No.
You got your own professional.
Yeah, family's outside of what I'm doing.
Got you. Family is how you disconnect and escape from all that. Let me ask you, I'm going to ask you the next unfair question, okay? In the video, and in the video, obviously, your role is where you're seducing Lady Gaga.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very hard to, I don't know if I should use the term very hard. Very hard to keep control of yourself, from anything getting bigger than it should while you're around Gaga. She's a very attractive lady.
Yeah, she is.
You know, is that hard to do, or is it?
I say what helped me out, like I said earlier, man. It helped me out the fact that I had those gold. I don't know if they're shorts or underwear, but pretty much the gold underwear, and they were really, really, really tight on me.
What would you say? Wait a minute, hold on one second, because I don't want to put him on the spot. Hold on one second. Hang on. Hold. Stand by, everybody. Hang on. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't ask him an uncomfortable question. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
of
got
course.
this. How let's say if there were 100 dancers in that video, there may have been 100, people involved or whatever.
Yeah.
Would you say 80, 90 of them are probably gay?
I would agree with that.
Probably.
I would agree with that.
Probably.
Yep.
All right, out of those guys that are just,
In my eyes.
Right,
I'm not saying 100%
oh, no, it's
sure,
it's
but
in all of our eyes. It's in all of our, now, you are not. Okay, we've talked about
Yes.
that. You're not
Straight
gay.
as an arrow.
Absolutely, and that's why you're all over in upside down and around Gaga. What you got to do. How many of those guys that are, would admit that they're 100% gay? How many of those guys do you think would still have sex with Lady Gaga?
Oh man, that's a good question.
Even though they're 100% gay, they would still be like, "Oh yeah, I'll hop in that."
I'm thinking there should be a few that are like, you know what, I just want to get it over with, just so I can say, because because she's everybody, we all have celebrity crushes and stuff, and I'm sure she's a celebrity crush to many people.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure there's a few guys in there that are like, you know what, like I just want to get this over with, and I want to take care of this.
Like,
Let's see what this is all about.
This might be new for you, Dr. Megan, but it doesn't matter how gay I am. I want to bang Reese Witherspoon.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that weird? I've always had a crush on her.
Maybe you're like a Kinsey 6 or something.
Maybe, I'm definitely a Kinsey, not on the far end. That's for sure. I'm definitely somewhere in the
You
middle.
don't even know the Kinsey scale.
I know exactly what the Kinsey scale is.
You're three?
We'll talk
You're in
about
the
that off the air. We'll talk about that off the air.
Okay.
I definitely know what that is.
Okay.
Are you kidding?
I don't know. I'm not kidding. I don't know. I don't know what you know.
Trying to tell me that I don't know some of the things you know just because you're a sexologist. Hey, by the way, Ajdin, she's a sexologist.
Oh, whoa.
I know. And seeing she's hot and you're single, right?
Yes, I am.
And she's single, and I'm just saying, more with Ajdin in a minute. Hang on. Lady Gaga's GUI right there. It's on 104.5 SNX and the Freak Show. Holmes, Dr. Megan, Ajdin Sefer, who's from Grand Rapids and was in the GUI video. Real quick, I know you got to go. I know we got to wrap things up. Real quick, the overall experience of being on this video, if I can tell a quick one of your stories for you real quick, is that when he got selected to be an extra and got to be a part of this video, you guys all everybody who got selected kind of gets put in a bus. You get called at the last second, middle of the night, gets put in a bus and driven to this historic, monument area where they film the video. And it's not until you're, filling out all the contracts, signing everything at the bottom that you realize, oh my God, we're in a Lady Gaga video. At that point, God, what goes through you at that point? I mean, where you're just like, holy crap. I mean, you don't even know that you have the lead role yet. You just know, oh my God, I'm going to be an extra in a Gaga video. That at that point was the biggest thing that you had gotten to. Yes.
Oh yeah. When I saw the name Lady Gaga and just knowing the fact like I'm gonna be in this video, in a Lady Gaga video in such a big production, just knowing like we're at a Hearst Castle, I for first didn't even know what the hell Hearst Castle was.
Right.
So when they took me there, I'm like, whoa, what is this? And then everybody in Cali already knew, but I didn't since I'm from here. I had little information about it. But when I got there, I'm like, yo, this is huge. When I saw all the equipment, all the trailers, the whole place, I was just like, this is going to be huge.
Wow. I'm really glad that you stopped by tonight. Tell everybody how they can find you on Facebook. And remember, by the way, the reason we had Ajdin on tonight is because this guy made it to, you have to go watch the GUI video. If you watch the 12-minute version or the 11-minute, 47-minute version, whatever, you're like almost 5 minutes into it.
Yeah, I'm 4:47 to be exact.
He knows exactly where it is.
He knows.
Lady Gaga and him are on a raft.
Yep.
And his job, his role was to seduce her. And it is a pretty significant role. I mean, his parts on her parts and, blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff. I mean, How many people in Grand Rapids can say, you know what, I rubbed parts with Gaga? You know what I mean? That's how I put it on my resume, too. I'd be like, rubbed my parts, my junk, rubbed on her junk.
Were you an auto mechanic?
You didn't check her oil or, whatever.
Whoa, now we're getting kind of...
Exactly. How can they find you on Facebook, by the way?
Find me on Facebook, Ajdin Sefer. That's my personal page. And I also have a model page, which is model Ajdin Sefer, model Ajdin Sefer. Instagram and Twitter, same thing. I just keep it very single, first and last name.
Grand Rapids, if you're doing something, you're doing a production, you're doing something where you need hot models.
Yes.
Hot models, and also he's, off the air, he's a totally cool, chill, down-to-earth, well-spoken guy.
Thank you.
I mean, it's beyond skin deep.
Doesn't happen if I'm speaking for other guys, right? Not a lot of us are real bright.
That, you know what? You're a really nice guy.
Ajdin he's okay.
He's the full package.
I'm just kidding. Last question real quick.
Let's go.
Lady Gaga's boobs, right?
Lady Gaga's boobs.
You know her
yes.
boobs, right?
Yes.
We've all seen them, by the way. That's why I don't mind bringing them up because
Which
we've all...
boobs is bigger?
Right. Lady Gaga's boobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are they real?
Yes. I believe they're 100% real.
If you had to describe Lady Gaga's ass in 2 words, you just described it right there. You just, yeah.
Freak Show!